If you can't follow, you can't never lead. And you don't run a thing, so you run into the king. Hey, who I follow, who they follow when they follow me. A real man bows down to authority.
On the real, I'm a man, but I guess that's just my gender. When it comes to manhood, man, we leave it to our sisters. What a tragedy, travesty.
What's going on, SCtv? I come out of hiding. I come out of a long-awaited slumber, as you might say, a hiatus from making videos to say what's going on to Michigan and Virginia and everybody in between, to bring you a video about Mr. President. If you didn't get a chance to see his announcement and everything that transpired yesterday, check it out right here. Let me know what you think. Bam!
This is an ABC News special report.
Good afternoon to all of you. I'm Diane Sawyer here at ABC News World Headquarters in New York with George Stephanopoulos, because there is big breaking news from the White House. This is an historic political and cultural moment in this country, and the issue, gay marriage.
I have to tell you, as I said, I've been going through an evolution on this issue. I've always been adamant that gay and lesbian Americans should be treated fairly and equally. And I was sensitive to the fact that for a lot of people, you know, the word marriage was something that evokes very powerful traditions, religious beliefs, and so forth. But I have to tell you that over the course of several years, as I talk to friends and family and neighbors, when I think about members of my own staff who are in incredibly committed monogamous relationships, same-sex relationships, who are raising kids together, when I think about those soldiers or airmen or Marines or sailors who are out there fighting on my behalf, and yet feel constrained, even now that Don't Ask, Don't Tell is gone, because they're not able to commit themselves in a marriage. At a certain point, I've just concluded that for me personally, it is important for me to go ahead and affirm that I think same-sex couples should be able to get married.
So yeah, there you have it. Your president, I guess our president, you know, we still got to support him. You know, just really coming out and being, he's actually on record as the first president to actually openly support same-sex marriage. And so I was in the gym. That's where I just came from the gym. I was running. I was getting it in, sweating. Whew, trying to at least. And every channel, every TV almost had President Obama supports same-sex marriage. And it's a really big thing. And you got to think about it. It's 6 months before the new election. His vice president just came out and said he supports it. The same day, just quoting a couple facts, the same day he received $1 million donation from the LGBT, lesbian, gay, bi committee and crews, received a big lump sum towards his campaign. So I watched a couple different point of views and trying to hear what people were saying. A lot of people were saying, well, does this really matter with the American public when it comes to voting? They say, well, most of the American public are going to go towards what matters for their pockets, what matters for the money. I mean, I guess that might be a point of view for some, but I think it was really a dumb move. I think it was a dumb move because Mitt Romney, who I wasn't even thinking about, came out the same day and said, no, I oppose it. They can have rights, but they cannot have marriage. Marriage is reserved for a man and a woman. So you got to think about it. All right. Let's just think rationally. Let's just think realistically. If you're supporting same-sex marriage, you're opposing, in reality, the Bible, right? Because the Bible clearly says sex between a man and a woman is unnatural. Look at Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm not going to preach. I'm not going to go there. But the Bible clearly says that it's not of God. So, to support something that's not of God, all right, so you look at it, you're like, okay, and you weigh on one hand, this is a black dude, and me, personally, it touched me because I love his wife. His wife is so cool, and I see a lot of things that she does. Okay, so you support same-sex marriage. And he said, you know, he had a conversation with his wife and thought about a couple friends that he had. You support same-sex marriage. God opposes same-sex marriage. So you opposing God. So now you flip-flop from God. So how can I support you? I'm not here to persuade anybody vote. I'm not even here to say what I'm voting for. I'm just saying, realistically, as a people, we got to think about it. And I thought about this the last time he was getting elected. If it came down to it, what would I choose? Would I choose what I stand for, what I feel spiritually, what I believe, you know, Christianity, or would I choose my race, my people, and the struggle and the fight? So I think that's more of what we're voting about. I think this is a big chess move. It may make or break him. I think the economy will have something to do with it, but we can't ignore this. You can try to if you want to and say, it's just an announcement, it doesn't matter. That's not real. It does matter, because if he's opposing this one thing that God hates or that God opposes, what's next, right? In the end, we still got to pray for our pastors and our leaders and all that are in authority, as it says in the Bible. So let's pray right now, and I will see y'all later. Y'all be blessed, and hopefully, we'll see what happens with the whole elections. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what your point of view on the video on President Obama. Does this change your point of view? Does this persuade you in either one way? Do you even care? I really want to hear from the Christians that still are in support of him, because I want to hear how you justify him opposing your God because of a couple right things that he did. You know, really just want to hear that. So let's pray for President Obama and all of our leaders in authority. In the name of Jesus, we pray.
Makes you a man, but that's not what makes you a man. Anybody can go and lay with a woman. What makes you a man is being defined by who you say you are in Christ. If you have Christ, you have all that you need. Everything you need is bound up in the resurrected Savior.
Look, can I be real with you? They say that women want attention, that's the real issue. And if they only wore dresses just a little bit longer, then the flesh that I'd be feeding wouldn't burn like a sauna. Wait, is that the reason why